Yo, dude, you ready for Brianna's birthday party?
Of course, man. What about you?
Almost. I've got an idea for a birthday gift that I want to give her from all of us, but I need your help for it. So I've been looking online and I found these super cool color changing glasses. Do you think this is something you could possibly make?
Of course I can do that.
Dude, shh, here she comes.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing, not a thing in the world, nothing.
What's going on, guys? Our team is throwing a birthday party at the beach for our friend Brianna. So to help her celebrate, I'm going to be making a custom color changing drink glass for her. So I'm going to take you through the entire process from the SignMaster CUT+ARMS program to set up our design to transferring all onto the drink glass. However, before we get started, if you like content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. Now, let's go ahead and look at the materials we're going to need for this project. Follow me. All right, so for our materials, we have our glass with a lid, some color changing vinyl, some transfer paper, a weeding tool, an alcohol pad to clean the glass, and we're gonna be using the Ricoma RCP 6301 25-inch vinyl cutter. All right, so now let's go into our SignMaster program. Let's get started.
We're gonna go over to new document. And instead of doing what we normally do, where we go to file and import an image, we're gonna do our image completely from scratch here using clip art. All right, so I already know that my design is gonna be summer related. So what's the first thing you think about when you think of summer? The heat, and particularly the sun. So I'm gonna go over to my basic clip art and I'm gonna look for the sun, which is right down here. Choice number 27, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place one here. Now, here to make our sun a little bit more full, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to our tab here on the right and we're gonna turn it into a solid frame. So right here where it says wireframe fill, we're gonna click on that. And there we go. Now we have a full sun. And last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna change our sun color to yellow. So we're gonna go over here to our tab here on the right hand side, and we're gonna go to our color palette. So here we go, standard RGB yellow. We're gonna click on that, and there you go. Our sun is ready to go, and we're gonna resize it. So we're gonna hold the shift key. All right, so I already know the size of my cup, so scaling my sun to 2 inches will work perfectly. There we go. Okay, so we have our sun ready to go. All right, so for the food group, I want to look for something tropical, something that gives off refreshing vibes. Since it's a food group, we're gonna go over here to our food tab and we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna look for, there we go, strawberry. This will do perfect. We're gonna click on that and we're gonna click accept, and let's place it right over here. And for our strawberry, we're gonna turn it red. Actually, better yet, let's do a slightly different color. Let's go with fuchsia. There we go, perfect. And then we're gonna angle it just a little bit. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go over to our curve, our rotation node. We're gonna hold and we're gonna rotate it just a bit. There we go, perfect. And then now, finally, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold shift and left click, and we're gonna resize it to 1.9 in height. So 1.985 should be our exact number. Better yet, let's go with 2.020 in height. There we go, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and let's organize these real quick. So we now have our strawberry and our sun. All right, for this design, I was thinking about introducing an animal. There, we're gonna go back to general clip art. And for this one, we're gonna go to animals. And something water related. Perfect, here's a dolphin. Let's use that. We're gonna hit accept. We're gonna set it right here. So for the dolphin, I'd like to mirror it horizontally and also rotate it so it looks like it's jumping out of the water. We're gonna use our rotation node and we're going to rotate it. I'm gonna give it about a 36-degree angle. So we wanna simulate like it's jumping out of a body of water. Since we have that, we're gonna change our dolphin also here. We're gonna go over to our color palette and we're gonna give it a sky blue color. That looks good. Okay, so we now have our strawberry, our sun, and our dolphin. So I'm thinking about adding some waves. And I know that in clip art, there are some safety signs that have some waves on them already. So I'm gonna go in there. Oh, okay, this looks good. Let's go with this bridge, this drawbridge. All right, so let's hit accept. Now for this, what we'll do, we're gonna insert the clip art, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and go to curves up here on the tab, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break apart. So now I can select the drawbridge, delete it, and then we can drag and drop a wave out of here. And then now the rest of this, we can just go ahead and delete. And then what I'll do is I'll select the wave, I'm gonna right click, and then I'm gonna duplicate. And now I just click here, and there we go. We have our second wave. So now we have our wave set up. Let's go ahead and resize our waves. Let's move this one, and we're gonna go to 2.7. There we go, 2.759, perfect. And we'll do the same with the other wave. Beautiful. Okay, we've got our waves here. Bring this down just a little bit. And now for the waves, we're gonna go ahead and left click and drag over, and we're gonna change the color to the waves. We're gonna go with, there we go, perfect. So we've got our waves. Let's set this over here, perfect. Now let's add some text. What you'll do is you'll go over here to the left-hand side of the tab, and we're gonna go to text modes. And right up top here, we're gonna go into our text tab. We're gonna look for something that will fit. Let's try Arial Black first. Let's see. It looks okay, but let's try something else. Let's see. Let's go for Britannic Bold. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so we have our summer. Let's go ahead and resize that. Let's resize this to, let's see how that looks. Okay, let's see. Since the cup is 9 inches around in circumference, just want to make sure that that'll look good. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I think that looks good right there. Let's go ahead, let me get this resized, or rather move just a little bit. Let's actually curve the dolphin just a little more. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Okay, now let's go over to our text once again. And then right under summer, we want to add vibes. Let me move the summer just a little bit over. Okay, and now let's go over to our text. And then for this one, let's type in, right under here, let's type in vibes. Okay, but let's go ahead and find another font. Let's see. Oh, what about this? Harlow Solid Italic. Oh, okay. All right, I like that. I like that. Let's go with that. And let's give this a little slightly more homey vibes. Let's change it up to a green, or teal rather in this case. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's line everything up here. Let's go ahead and resize the dolphin to make it a little smaller. Let's go ahead and bring it down to, let's do 1.8 in height. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's rotate it slightly down. And let's bring it closer to the wave. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's choose the whole, design. Let's bring it down just a bit. Let's bring down the vibes text just a little bit, and the summer as well. Let's bring this down. So let's bring this over, and I'm doing this as a visual reference. I'm looking as if I'm looking at the glass cup itself. I'm just doing a visual representation for myself, so that I make sure that I line everything up right. Let's go ahead. This looks good. I like this. We're gonna go ahead and let's bring the sun down. I want a sun right above the summer vibes. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate the sun. I'm gonna do the sun another time here. So we're gonna have a total of 4 suns and 3 strawberries. So 1 sun that goes right above the summer vibes, and then we're gonna line it up to where the cup will have 1 sun here, 1 sun, let's say here, and 1 sun on the other side. So we're gonna do 3 strawberries, and then what we'll do is I'll line them up like that, and then our fourth sun will basically be like this. On second thought, looking at this, I think I kind of want to invert the designs. So let's go ahead and let's move the strawberries up here, the strawberry here, the sun here. Above summer, we're gonna go here. Okay, perfect. Okay, this looks a lot better. I like this a lot more. I want to make a quick adjustment for the dolphin mainly. I want to make sure that the dolphin looks like it's jumping into the water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to my vector effects and I'm gonna go over to distortions and I'm gonna go to the flag setting. You're gonna have some nodes right here, and this will allow you to play around with the curvature of the dolphin. All right, so I'm just gonna play around with these nodes a little bit, and then after this, we'll go ahead and we'll load our vinyl. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so I already have all of my vinyls coordinated with where it's gonna go. Here's my summer, my vibes word right here, the dolphin, the ocean, and the strawberries. So we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna start with the summer first, and we're gonna load this into our vinyl cutter. So we're gonna load our first sheet of vinyl right here. Make sure that this is aligned, put in place. For this portion right here for the panel, all of the vinyl is gonna be cut at the same cutting force and the same speed and the same blade level. So for this, it's gonna be, the cutting force is gonna be 400. The speed is gonna be 350. And our blade level is gonna be level 4.
All right, so with that, we're gonna start off by selecting the word summer, and then we're going to hit the Apple icon, create cut contour, and we're gonna make sure that we hit keep holes, and hit accept. Then we're gonna go to our cut icon. And since this is adhesive vinyl, we're gonna make sure that our mirror is unchecked. And what we'll do now is we're gonna do our area test, and then select yes. And then once our area test is done, we're gonna select cut now, and we're gonna cut out the word summer.
All right, and our first word is done. All right, vibes is next, and that was our green. Perfect. All right, let's lock it in place.
After we do that, our next one is going to be vibes. We're gonna click on vibes. Same process, Apple icon, create cut contour. Same thing, we're gonna keep holes so that it recognizes the inside of the B and the E. Select accept. We're gonna hit our cut icon. Make sure mirror is unselected. Select area test, and area test, yes. And hit cut now.
All right, vibes is complete. So here's our dolphin, clamp it down.
Next thing is gonna be our dolphin. We're gonna click on our dolphin, create cut contour. This one we don't have to keep any holes because it's one solid design. So hit accept. It'd be on the cut icon. Make sure mirror is unchecked. Area test. Send area test. Yes. Once that looks good, select cut now.
And our dolphin is done. Let's cut it out. And there's our dolphin. All right, here's our ocean.
Now the next one is our waves. We're gonna click on our waves. Create Apple icon, create cut contour. We're gonna make sure that this is unchecked because there's no holes here. Accept our cut icon. Make sure mirror is unchecked. Area test. Send area test yes. And then cut now.
There you go, our waves are cut. All right, so for the strawberries and for the sun, I'm gonna do multiple cutouts of this. So I'm gonna cut out 3 of the strawberries and I'm gonna cut out 4 of the suns. So let's go ahead, we'll do the strawberries first. All right, so let's line this up. All right, let's lock it in place.
So for the strawberries, we're gonna do the same thing. Select one, create cut contour. We're gonna select keep holes so that it recognizes the holes on the inside of the strawberry, and hit accept. Now when we hit our cut icon, this one, we're gonna go over just like we do normally for area test. But instead, what we're gonna do, we're gonna select no, and we're gonna do 3 copies of our strawberries. So this one's gonna be 3, and then when we do our sun, it's gonna be 4. All right, so we selected 3 copies. We're gonna do area test. Once that's done, we're gonna cut now, and it's gonna cut the 3 strawberries.
All right. Okay. 3 strawberries have been cut. All right, and now for our sons in this case. All right.
Our final step is the sun. So we're gonna click one of the suns, create cut contour. In this case, we don't have to worry about any holes. It's all solid. Hit accept. And then same thing as we did with the strawberries, except on this one, we're gonna select no on the area test, and then we're gonna do 4 copies. So 4 copies of the sun, and we're gonna area test. And then we're gonna select cut now.
Let's go ahead and cut them out. And our 4 suns are cut out. All right, now that we've got our designs cut out, we're gonna go ahead and weed them out. So a good rule of thumb when you're weeding out, you wanna make sure that you're weeding away from a sharp edge. If you lift from a sharp edge, there's a possibility that you can damage the vinyl or lift the design in general. So for this, I say, just take your time, go slow. It's not a race. You're only working with yourself. All right, now that we have our designs weeded out, it's time to use my transfer paper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the summer vibes, the waves, and the dolphin. I'm gonna put them all on one transfer paper. Let's cut out one sheet. About 5 squares, just to be on the safe side. This out. Perfect. And let's go ahead and pull off the paper here. So we have our transfer paper set up. I'm gonna do summer first. So it's about right there. Transfer paper like this. We're gonna lay it out, and let me grab my squeegee. Press this on. All right, so the summer word is visually transferred. Now, vibes is next. I'm gonna make sure that I line the R with the S. Okay. And now, let me just take out this little quick artifact here. All right, so Summer and Vibes is officially on there. Now we're gonna do the dolphin. The dolphin's gonna line up right next to the V. There we go. All right, and last but not least, our waves. The waves are gonna go right under the vibes, right there. So what I'll do is, I'll have the transfer paper ready backwards like this. Oh, sorry about that. And we're gonna lay it just like that. And voila. Our summer vibes is officially onto our transfer paper. All right, so now that we have our summer vibes transferred over, we're gonna go ahead and move it over to our glass. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get an alcohol pad and we're gonna clean up the surface just so that it sticks better. All right, that's good. So here we go. We're gonna lay the summer vibes right here on the cup, just like that. And while we're doing this, we can talk about our profit potential with this. So we bought the pack of 4 glass cups for $20. In this case, we're only using 1, that's $5. And then we used about $1 worth of transfer paper, and we used about $3 worth of vinyl. So we're in at an all-in cost around $9. When we finish this though, we can sell this online for anywhere up to $32. And so with that, that's a profit margin of about 72%. So there's money to be made on this. Let's go ahead and slowly peel this off. All right, there we go. Our vibes are looking good. That's the summer vibes so far. So now our next step is gonna be, we're gonna put a sun right above the summer vibes. So we're gonna cut out one of our suns here. So let's cut this out. We're gonna cut out another small piece of transfer paper. Okay, now we're gonna pass this over. I'm gonna peel this off. All right, and now this sun is gonna go right in between our two M's. All right, let's get all these bubbles out. All right, there we go. So now our summer has a little sun in its life. So now all we have left are the 3 suns and the 3 strawberries that we're gonna place around the cup. So let's get started. I'm gonna place it right over here. Now let's do our strawberry. Okay, we're gonna line our strawberry with the sun. All right, run 1 row down, 2 more. So now let's get our second sun. Transfer onto the transfer paper. That's gonna go here. Okay, second sun down. Now let's do our second strawberry. Okay, second strawberry. All right, second row's down. Just need 1 more row. So let's go ahead and get our final sun. There we go. All right, and there we go. All of our suns are there. And now our final piece of strawberry to bring this home. Okay. And our final strawberry. All right. And folks, we are done. Came out pretty nice if I say so myself.
This is so cool.
Full temperature vinyl.
This is so cool. Thank you guys.
Anything for our brie.
So we gonna party or not?
Yeah,
Seriously. Let's go. Let's do it.
Roll.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with our latest content. We're also active on Instagram and TikTok where we share informative and entertaining content. Links to our social media channels can be found in the description below along with the videos mentioned in this episode. And as always, if you have an idea that you'd like to see in a future episode of Print Pros, be sure to leave it in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.